Hey everyone, so I'm coming to the conclusion that nobody's watching these videos. I'm getting like 12 views per video, which is fine. So now I'm just gonna start doing some stupid stuff that I wanna do. And if anyone else wants to follow along, that would be amazing. So last week I was going through an old chest that I had from my childhood and I happened to stumble upon this right here. This is the 100th edition of Nintendo Power magazine. And this magazine's really cool. Let me show you a couple things really quick. Very nostalgic. So this is the 100th issue celebration. It has the 100 best ambushes for GoldenEye 007. It has letters to the editor, the player's pulse. All these classic N64 ads. The power charts. Number 1, Nintendo 64 top 10 at the time was Star Fox 64. Number 2 was Mario Kart. Number 3 was Super Mario. Number 1 on SNES, Link to the Past. Donkey Kong Country 3, Super Mario RPG. And Game Boy's top 5 were Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Donkey Kong Land 2, and Super Mario Land 2. That's pretty cool. And check this out. This is the Zelda 64 spread. Didn't even have a name yet. It wasn't even Ocarina of Time. This was the unveiling of Zelda 64. So anyways, this was a really cool magazine, Yoshi's Story, to flip back through if you're talking about nostalgia. And actually it's in pretty good shape, although I know I read the heck out of it. But this isn't actually what I was looking for. So I posted the Nintendo Power on a Reddit, and some guy popped up and said, hey, do you still have the catalog in there? And I thought, I don't know, let me see if I can find the catalog. Well, sure enough, I found the catalog. This is the fall of 1997 Nintendo Power's 100th issue commemorative Super Power Supplies catalog. And the unique thing about this is there's some pretty cool things in here. So on today's video, I'm actually gonna go through this catalog. I'm going to fill out the very last page, which has a mail order form, and I'm gonna cut a check and I'm gonna mail it in just to see what happens. Now look, I am not stupid. I am fully aware that the address in here is probably not a real address or that Nintendo doesn't have it anymore. This is almost 30 years old. I am 99.99% sure that what I'm about to do in this video is going to result in a big pile of nothingness. But in that 0.001% chance that Nintendo gets my check and a mail order out of a 30-year-old catalog and says, oh, this looks fun, let's send him something. That's what I'm going for. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're gonna mail in a 30-year-old catalog today. And by the way, by clicking on this video and watching it, you've leveled up. You've unlocked nostalgia.
It's me!
Some bald guy. Or something. Oh yeah. And also, I picked up a couple more games off of Facebook Marketplace, so we're gonna put those into price charting as well. So this thing is kind of cool. So check this out. Could have got the Nintendo Power 100th edition gold 64 controller. You had your game sleeves, the actual system case. Here's the Game Boy Pocket celebrating Nintendo Power. Star Fox t-shirt. Nintendo 64 Traveler here. The Star Fox 64 soundtrack on CD, of course. A nice Nintendo Power t-shirt. The Power Rack. Could have been something else. Trading card holders. Magazine binders. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is the commemorative coin set for Nintendo Power's 100th edition. The Play It Loud mini radio. Nintendo 64 logo t-shirt. The GoldenEye watch, that thing is sick. Nintendo 64 Trilogy CD set. It has Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64, and Super Mario 64. The Mario 64 original soundtrack. Player's guide holder. Check that out, Super Mario 64 t-shirt. Some small little plushies. Mario Kart 64 race tracks on CD, and these are actually inflatable figurines that are apparently big. They're 3 foot tall. So, I don't know, that'd be fun. And then of course you have your order form. So what are we gonna order? Well, I've decided on 2 items from the catalog here, and again, I know these aren't coming through. It actually says back here that you have to order by the end of December 1997 in order for this to be valid. So I'm cutting a check and mailing it into nothingness. However, we're going to try to order the Nintendo 64 Gold controller, as well as that really sick GoldenEye watch that we saw right there. So, you know, there's no online form for this, so I'm gonna have to fill this thing out old school. Check this out. Put in my member number, which I don't have anymore. First name, address, city, credit card number, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna cut a check, fill out your items here, shipping and handling, total cost, rush service, we're not gonna pay for that. And then you have to fill this out here. All right, let's start scribbling. Okay, so I think I've done this as best I can. My member number is I lost it. And I'll fill in my name and address here once I'm done. Item number 2040 and 2330 Gold controller, GoldenEye watch, $30 a piece, total cost of $30, which means my total value that I'm paying for is $60. And then shipping and handling based on the box above, I'm $56 and over, so I'm putting $10 for shipping and handling. Subtotal is $70. I'm not including any stamps, which have dollar value associated with them. So my grand total due is $70. So I'm going to fill out the top part of this, and I'm going to cut that check. Naturally, I never mail anything anymore, so I don't have regular envelopes. So all I found are these bright pink, hot pink invitation envelopes that my wife had up in the cupboard. So Nintendo Fall Superpower Supplies catalog, it's coming to you in a bright pink envelope. All right, well, like and subscribe because we're gonna see if anything ever comes of this. Probably not, but we'll see. On to part 2 of this video. So I was looking through Facebook Marketplace like I do every single day, and I came across an ad for 4 64 games for $75. And I thought, what an amazing deal. So I went and I reached out to the gal and I said, hey, I'd like to buy those from you. And she said, perfect. If they're available tomorrow, you can come get them. I said, great. So I woke up the next morning and I looked at the ad and it was down. It was no longer there. So I thought, oh, darn it. She must have sold them. So I kept browsing through Facebook, and lo and behold, she posted another ad where she had these 4 games listed with a bunch of PlayStation games and other games for $100. So I messaged her and said, hey, is our original deal still on the table? I just need these, not the other ones. So wouldn't you know it, she ghosted me. But then, much to my surprise, a couple of days later, I see another ad pop up on Facebook that says, hey, I've got these 4 games for $95. It's a different guy. So I reached out to him. I said, hey, did you just buy these from a gal? And he said, yeah, I did. And I said, well, I thought so, because that label on Blitz is a Blockbuster label that got peeled off, and that's pretty distinct. And that was the exact same one. I'll show you the pictures here while I'm rambling. But anyway, so I explained the story and said, would you take 85 for them? You can make a couple bucks. You know, I won't pay near market value. And he said, perfect. So he held up his end of the deal. I bought them for 85 bucks. Let's go through them and put them through price charting right now. As you can tell, there's no surprise here anymore. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's in decent shape. It is the commemorative million seller edition, so it's not one of the original ones. I also have Smash Brothers, which these are the 2 big grabs of this. I want to say these are both worth like 40 bucks a piece. We'll find out here shortly. But then Blitz 2000 and Blitz 2001, I already have the original Blitz. And I'm a sucker for Blitz games. These are my all-time favorite sports games. I'm not going to lie. They're just so much fun to pick up and play. So let's put this into price charting and see what kind of value we got. I still think at 85 bucks we did okay, but let's find out. All right, so we're just going to do this on my phone because my 3D printer is going downstairs, which means it's too loud in the basement. So, Ocarina of Time for price charting. Let's go. We're going to scroll down to find the basic. Here we go. 3406 loose. Perfect. We're going to add this to the collection with some details. It's the item only. It's definitely got some normal wear. 85 divided by 4, we're going to say I paid 22 bucks for it. Why not? Date purchased today. Add item. All right, doing okay. So we made some money on that one. Let's keep searching here. Super Smash Brothers. Scroll down. There are a lot of these. I'm just looking for that. There we go. $43.99. Heck yeah, that's a good one with some details. Definitely has some normal wear. It is just Smash Brothers, we're gonna say 22 bucks for this as well. Our date is today. Bada bing. Up next, we are looking for Blitz 2000. Sorry about my notifications coming through. No, we're not looking for the PlayStation one. There we go. 20 bucks. All right. So with those, we are officially in the green. Collection with details. This one has some normal wear. We're going to say we paid 22 bucks for it today. Bada bing. And last but not least, Blitz 2001. I cannot wait to go plug these in as soon as I'm done with this to play a season or two. 20 bucks on Blitz 2001 as well. Look at this. This is probably worth a little less because it does have that sticker on it. And I would say that it is definitely got some scratches as well as normal wear. So we overpaid a little bit for this one if we do the whole $22 piece thing, but hey, add item. There we go. So we're not doing too bad. Let's take a look at the collection here. So my total value right now, $455. My cost, $403.98. So I'm $51 in the green. I like it. And we're actually doing a pretty decent job of getting our collection going here. Star Fox has increased in value a little bit, Blitz has increased in value. 007 went down a bit. Rush 2 went up. Perfect Dark went down. Cool. So far we're doing pretty good. So that's truly it for today's video. I just wanted to share those fun things with you. I'm gonna drop this big envelope in the mail and see what happens. I'm gonna go downstairs and play some Blitz while this video is rendering. Oh, and if you happen to be my wife and you are watching this video, comment "I love you" and I'll buy you Cajun Deli. For everybody else, you don't know what that means, but I doubt she watches my videos either, so there's your treat, babe. All right, guys, the next video I'm gonna make is gonna be a big one. I'm going to detail my entire N64 build, complete with all the mods and components that I have on it and how I can play it beautifully on my 75-inch TV. So if you are thinking about getting a Nintendo 64 or you have one and you want to play it on a flat screen TV, like the channel, subscribe, give me the thumbs up, give me the little ding-a-ling thingy, whatever, but show me some love and come back to watch that video later. Until next time, guys, keep on gaming, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.